My audition process for Under Wraps was actually pretty odd with it being on Zoom, and it was a very long process. But overall, I'm really happy that I stayed focused through the process because I got to make an amazing movie.
Yeah, so Disney sent me the audition for Under Wraps, and we kind of talked about it. We looked at the character. I was like, I love Gilbert, so let's just give it a shot. So of course I practiced. I went over my lines and I shot the self tape. Then we sent it out to Disney, and we waited a little while, and then we heard back from them, and they were like, let's do a chemistry read. And I was like, all right, we jumping right into it. And then I met Malachi and Sophia, and that was history.
Wow, the audition process was pretty cool. I was able to, I think they were really engaged to seeing how physical I could be and if I could actually make them laugh without saying a word, you know? And it was pretty cool. I got to meet Alex in the process and pretty awesome to do.
My audition process for Under Wraps was all through Zoom. It was all virtual, which is difficult, but at the same time, kind of cool. I sent in a self tape and then I had a couple callbacks. I got to work with an acting coach they recommended. I had a couple meetings with Alex, and as soon as I did, I was like, I love this project. I'm really committed and I really want to get it. And I got it. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool that it was all virtual.
Marshall is a super adventurous kid. He loves monsters and sci-fi and monster movies and really anything scary. And he's also the best friend of Gilbert. And also, while he's having a bunch of fun, he's also dealing with the acceptance of his mom's new boyfriend, Ted. And it's really tough because it's hard for him to accept this new man in his mom's life.
Amy is the new kid around town. But even though she's new, she's still very tough. She's pretty bold. She's fearless, ambitious. She wants to be an investigative journalist when she's older. And I think that really ties into her being determined and curious and all of that good stuff. So she's also really a great leader, and I think helps the boys out a lot with Harold.
I would describe Harold as a loving, fun, exciting character in the movie. I think this movie also demonstrates that you can't judge a book by its cover. Overcoming your fears. I think those are two vital points in the entire movie that really shape out the love in this movie.
Yeah, Gilbert is a fun, smart, and honest 12-year-old. He does not like scary movies, so don't try to get him to watch one. But he's not afraid of admitting his fears and setting boundaries. He loves to, of course, hang out with his friends. He's with them 24/7. But you'll also see throughout the movie that Gilbert, he starts to overcome his fears and starts to like Harold for who he is on the inside and not really his physical appearance.
It feels really special to be a part of this remake because I'm now part of Disney Channel history, and I'm actually like honored to be a part of it. It feels really great.
It's pretty crazy to think that I am part of like a remake of history, really. I mean, it's the first ever DCOM, and it's really what started kind of this run of amazing like movies on Disney Channel, and it's just an honor.
Realizing that I had to be a part of something that was going to remake the very first DCOM movie was exciting, nervous, every name the feeling, I felt it, just because, you kind of, you have the older generation just waiting for that stamp of approval, and then you have the younger generation that's just excited to see you, in this, fashion. So, bridging the gap between the times was pretty extensive to do, but so exciting to as well.
It's amazing. I mean, it's just amazing to be on Disney Channel and then to be remaking the first ever Disney Channel original movie. Like, That's an amazing opportunity. So first, I just want to thank Disney for allowing me to be a part of this amazing project. But I mean, it feels amazing. You know, I grew up watching Disney Channel, so to be on a DCOM and then remaking the first ever one is just huge. So
We actually have a lot of memories from when we were filming on and off of set. The cast and I actually biked around the seawall in Vancouver, which was totally epic. And then we had these awesome sleepovers and we bought matching pajamas and overhaul. I had a ton of fun.
One of my favorite memories of shooting was being able to do the carnival scene. And a lot of people on set was just like, you know, in 1997, Harold was not dancing like this, you know. And just to be able to dance the way I was able to on set was so exciting. And, you know, I think they did a great job with the costuming and was very kind with me because I could have been in a costume where it could have been extremely hot or I couldn't move a leg or my arm or whatnot, but it just honestly felt like I had on regular clothes. So it was great to do. And I think that was one of my favorite scenes is when Harold was in the carnival.
My favorite memory, I mean, there's a lot of memories. Honestly, spending time with the cast was one of the best parts about filming Under Wraps because we created such good bonds and friendship. But honestly, probably just trying not to laugh on set. I kind of feel bad for Alex because we were so we kept laughing on set all the time. And just laughing and having fun with your friends is always a great feeling.